Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Soul Path Guided Tarot. To everyone who's been here before, my subscribers, repeat viewers, thank you so much. For those of you who have left me such amazing comments, it is the highlight of YouTube for me. I love reading your comments. I love hearing what you're going through, what you're experiencing, what you're hoping to experience. I love it all. So thank you so much. And if you're new, welcome. I'm thrilled to have you. So today we're going to do a yes or no. Pick a card. We're going to ask why, and then we're going to get some angel answers as well. All right, so you have a choice of 4 different piles today. You can choose based on the number, or you can choose on the succulent. So for pile 1, we have this blue dragonfly succulent. For pile 2, we have this owl. I love owls. I have them all over where I live, so I always hear them. They're amazing. Pile 3, this one is pretty. It's got different butterflies and florals on it. And for pile 4, this is a cream or off-white with a dragonfly. I love dragonflies. They represent change. I think of spirit whenever I see them. And of course, owls are incredible for wisdom, knowledge and growth, and of course, butterflies for transformation. All right, so you have a choice between number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. So take a moment, get centered, take a few deep breaths, close your eyes, call in your guides, your higher self, the angels, whomever you resonate with, and we'll get started. Hello, pile 1. This was your choice, the blue butterfly succulent. Put that off to the side. Okay, so we're going to start with some tarot. This is a general read. I take what flips out. Everything is pre-shuffled, but I'll shuffle a little bit more on camera. Again, if you didn't listen to the introduction, thank you to everyone who's been here before, who subscribed, who leaves all the beautiful comments. You're an amazing, beautiful community. Such big-hearted, loving people. So I want to say thank you. Also, thank you so much for all the people who have inquired about personal readings and for the feedback that I received after those who've received it. I send you so much gratitude and love, so thank you. All right, let's see what we have. Ooh, the World. Nice. Followed by the Hermit. All right, what else do we have? Spirit for pile 1. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else? 2 of Cups. Let's get one more here. Angel, spirits, and guides. One more, please, for pile 1. The Emperor. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Sun. All right, well, that's the best card in the whole deck. I love it. Okay. So let's see what we have here. So you have 1, 2, 3 major arcana here on the table, and then you have another one here. So this is incredibly powerful energy around you right now. If you've listened to my channel, you know that sometimes I'll refer to your field. Your field is something real. It's where all the energy is circulating, existing in your energetic field. Okay, yours is full of possibilities and yours is full of potential. So right away, you have here the World card followed by the Hermit. So what I know about this is for many of you, you have gone through a huge cycle or you've been through something that has really required you to either step up, change the way you think, evolve in the way you move through your life or the relationships that you had. There's some up-leveling going on. You've learned a lot. You've kind of seen clearly that there's something out there for you that's better or more in alignment with who you are. Now, some of you might be one of the fixed signs in astrology, so you might be a Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Leo. You don't have to be. Here you're represented by the Virgo. But what I know here is that you've done a lot of internal work. You've started to rethink, rename, and reframe your experience. snakes are all about transformation, right? They shed their skin, they release the old. So some of you are releasing people. You've kind of figured out that there's something more that you want. And the reason I say that, and it doesn't have to be people, but there's something that you know that's out there in the universe aligned for you that's better. So for some of you, it's a better situation in a relationship. So leaving a relationship that was toxic, or leaving a number of relationships that always left you wanting more, or feeling like, you know, you're kind of looking at other people to see what they have, or you're into reading the, you know, the books or the movies about that beautiful romance that's just so perfect, wanting that idealistic situation, not having that, or wondering if the person you're talking to now might be that person, or it might be, is what I want out there for me? Is it, you know, do you want to start something on your own? Maybe start something, you know, from home, some kind of home business. This is saying that there's an opportunity here for that. This is an illumination on what's going to make you happy and what's going to make you feel like, I know that I can do this thing that I want to do, start this project, start this creative business, start this creative thing, and it's going to provide me with a lot of blessings, because I've done so much inner work and I've been through so darn much that I just am ready for something new, something really positive. And that can be with a relationship where you see eye to eye on so many levels with that person. It's so beyond the obvious physical attraction, because that's a big part of it, but it's so beyond that. It's like deep emotional connection, being on the same wavelength with that person, seeing eye to eye. And that might even be to start something with somebody on a creative project, or maybe it's you going to somebody saying, hey, I need your input, I need your help, I want to do this. What do you think? Or maybe it's you and another person coming together and saying, you know, let's pick up and move. Let's do something totally different. Let's try and find the happiness and the peace in a different environment with a different community. And this is the Emperor energy. This is Aries with Mars pushing you forward to do it. This is you having learned, having experienced, having reflected, and having decided, you know what, I'm going to go for it, because the Emperor has everything that they need, because they've been through it all, right? They've experienced, they've learned the good, the bad, the hard, the pleasant, the happy, the gut-wrenching. They've been through it all. And I just got, for some of you, it is a family-related issue, okay? But you are coming into the world, stepping into your own, okay? This is also about your first house. So this is, because this is Aries energy, this is about like, how are you gonna show people who you are? Is it through some kind of online thing? Is it just the way you interact with your family going forward? Is it the way you present yourself when you meet somebody in a relationship? And you're not gonna pretend that, oh, I'm this or I'm that. You're gonna say, this is who I am. I'm showing up as me. And you know that you're now in alignment, because you've got the sun here, which is all about blessings and abundance and healing and going through so much that you've come full circle. So you have a lot of fire energy here supporting a good amount emotional energy. Then you've got your Virgo, which your earth energy. So just positive balance. You know, you've got all the elements showing up here. It's time to show people who you are. It's time to really come out and let people see the real you. And don't be afraid. Take the first move. Take the first step, whatever that is, with whomever it is. You know, start a conversation. Start a new idea. Just give it a try. You don't have to, you know, quit your job or quit school. You can just try it on the side and be patient and know that you've got a lot of positive, unbelievable energy supporting you. All right, let's see what else we have for you. Look at that. I said time to shine, and look what flips out. Time to shine. Time to shine creates an energetic resonance for golden opportunities. Yes, and this is reduces to the number 5. And I said you've been through it. You've been through a lot of different things. You've grown, you've learned, you've experienced, you've cried, you've laughed, you've had setbacks, you've had wins, but you know what? This is your time. When I say like you've got a lot of powerful energy in your field, you have a lot of powerful energy in your field. Okay, Leo's coming in, Aries coming in. This is also can have to do with fifth house, which is about romance. And here we have the Two of Cups, right? Love affairs, about creativity. We talked about self-expression, stepping away from drama, being around people who are like-minded, really positive. All right, let's see what else we have for you. And time to shine. Okay, you have a lot of opportunities. Look at the arrows going all different directions, and there's no failures here. You take a step this way, it's not what you like, it's not what you want, then pick yourself up and go again, because you've got a lot going here. For those of you who, this is a timeless read, but for those of you who are interested in doing something online, you've got Saturn squaring with Saturn transiting Aquarius, and that's all about technology right now. So if you're interested in that, that would be a really good time to give it a try. And again, you can start small, right? Look at that. Imagine. Yeah, what do you want? Imagine it, see it, feel it. You know, close your eyes and feel it. Sometimes you'll find yourself smiling. Sometimes you'll find yourself laughing. Sometimes you'll find yourself deep breathing. But it's time to imagine. It's time to think anything is possible, because it is. Okay? Beautiful. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. What do we have for pile one? Yep, look at that. Take some risks. Take a risk. Fly. Be willing to try. Even if it's a relationship, be willing to try something different. Be willing to try someone different. Be willing to try again. Okay? Here, this hawk is unbelievable. Hawks represent spirit kind of supporting you, having your back. And there's this opening here, right? If you can see that, where like the divine is coming through and guiding you. And you've got the sun and you've got all this major arcana. And this emperor is saying, take a risk, go for it. Believe in yourself, trust yourself. The way you show up, people are they're gonna just resonate with you. There's something about you. Someone here in our new relationship, someone is like fixated on your smile. Another one is fixated on your eyes. I mean, there's something that's very, like your energy is so positive around you that it's just coming forth with you, and people are feeling that. So you might find more and more people want to spend more time with you, are more drawn to you. Translucence, love the darkness, number 33. Look at that. So you have been in the darkness in the past. You've had those moments. You went from 32 to 33. I said with the Wheel of Fortune, you've gone through a lot. There's been a lot of change over the last couple of years, maybe the last couple of months. Your feelings and thoughts about life, about yourself, about people, about situations has changed. And you've taken that time to do the work. I mean, look at that, right over the Hermit. Beautiful. And stepping into the light, right? You can imagine anything that you want. It's time for you to shine and take risks and step into that light. Beautiful. I love that. All right, let's see what else do we have for you. Angel, spirits, and guides. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for pile one? This one wants to come out. Look at that. Oh my gosh. The golden stars. The stars are lining up for the perfect opportunity. 33, 33. Yeah, now is the time for you. Time to shine. You've got the sun, you've got Aries, you've got taking risks, you have imagine. You know, the imagination is the greatest thing that we have. And then we tamp it down, or we're told to grow up, or we just let it go. And it's this beautiful gift that we come into the earth with, and we let it go, or we say it's time for me to grow up, or it's time for me to change, or it's time for me to get back to work. And we lose the imagination, and that's where all the magic is. That's where all the creativity is. So, you know what, just silence the mind for just a few moments every day and just let it run. let your mind run and see what makes you feel good. See what makes you kind of smile when that next idea or that the thought of a next person or trying something different, or, you know, for some of you, it's going to be a relationship where someone's going to offer you that next level of, whether it be marriage or like a serious commitment or moving in together. And you're afraid to take the risk about that. You know, you've had some reluctance because you've been through a lot, but you've healed a lot and you've changed a lot. And this will be different because this person has that emperor mentality. Okay, let's see what else we have here for you. If you're asking for help from the universe, it says ask with sincerity. Be true to yourself. Much can be accomplished as far as happiness, creating an environment that brings you abundance, giving you an opportunity to grow and thrive when you're true to yourself. And then the last card that flipped for you on that is count your blessings. Yeah, each and every day we have to count the things that are working to make us feel happy or secure or loved or whatever that is. And if you don't have someone in your life, you know, maybe it's a pet, maybe it's nature, maybe it's music, but find the blessings in your life, whatever that is, and focus on that. Because when you have this kind of energy around you in your energetic field, the way, you know, quantum physics, quantum entanglement, quantum energy works is that when you're up in those high vibe areas of gratitude, of love, of being authentic with yourself, being true to yourself, all this positive energy comes in to give you beautiful blessings. Beautiful blessings. All right, so let's see what we have here for angel answers, and then we'll close out with one more card. Angel spirits and guides. Okay. All right, so you got choose a new direction. So some of you need to think again about where you want to go and how you want to go. It doesn't mean that you can't do what you want to do, be with who you want to be with, try what you want to try. But what it's saying is, instead of doing it maybe one way, think about doing it another way. So let's say you thought, oh, I'm going to start an IG. Well, maybe it's start a TikTok instead. If it was, well, I'm going to, you know, look for a new apartment. Maybe it's look for a house. Maybe it's look for a townhouse. Or maybe it's, I know this person, he, she, they, and, you know, I think they're really sexy and I think they're really funny. And they kind of have that tortured soul vibe. Well, maybe that tortured soul vibe is the same kind of person you've been with all along, and that has left you kind of going round and round with those same types of people. So maybe stay away from that person. So all that means is there's just a little tweaking that needs to be done. Okay. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck for you, you have trust. So trust the guidance you're getting. You know, you have the number 33 here twice, so you might be seeing 33, you might be seeing 3333. It's a lot about manifestation. 33 also represents the ascended masters. So you may vibe with some of the ascended masters, call on them. I just saw Saint Germain. Kuan Yin always comes in with her grace and beauty. She's the goddess of mercy. Okay, let's see what else we have. And then fine wine. Longing is the portal to wholeness. Yeah, so you can trust. You can trust that what you're trying to reach, what you're trying to bring into your life, what you're trying to manifest, that you've been thinking about it for a long time, and you're finally in the situation where it's surrounding you energetically. So you know about the law of attraction. You know how that works. It's more than just saying, I am doing this, or I am successful, or I am that. It's you have to feel it and see yourself in that experience. So the time that you've spent working on this manifestation has paid off, because you're really going to have some beautiful blessings come to you. So this is a yes. And the reason why, you know, we talked about all the different things that you've done and all the different changes, as well as the energies supporting you at this time. Okay? All right. So if something resonated, some aspect, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you much joy, many blessings, and lots of peace. Namaste. Hello, pile 2. This is your choice. This is the owl succulent. You can see I love owls. I have one there too. I have many of them around my home. They represent wisdom, growth, knowledge, something that helps you to expand. I just saw Jupiter, which is about making gains, right? It's about coming into yourself in a newer, better, greater way. So beautiful choice. All right, this is a general read. I take what flips out. Just a quick comment in case you missed the intro. Thank you for all your beautiful comments. You are amazing, loving people. I just love you all. Thank you for the subscribers and the repeat viewers. And thank you for all the requests for the personal reads and everyone who leaves me such beautiful emails about the experience you had with the read. So I am grateful. All right, we'll take a general read and see what pops out. First card out, the Death card, Scorpio. I love that. Ooh, wow, Judgment. Love that. Another major arcana. King of Wands, nice fire energy. The Magician. Oh my gosh, pile 2. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Oh, wow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana, just like pile 1. Maybe pile 1 was calling to you. There might be a message in there for you for that, but this is amazing. Okay, I'm just going to bring this up because I said it in pile 1 too. There is something very real about energy existing in your field, your energetic field, okay? And it's why the law of attraction is real, because the things that we want, the energetic frequency and vibration of the things that we want, the people we want, the experiences we want, they're all in our energetic field surrounding us. And the universe is just waiting for us to match up with that, right? Because there's quantum entanglement, there's a connection for everything, but it's a timing thing. So what I love about this, and that's, some basic quantum physics, but what I love about these cards right off the bat, Scorpio energy. So you might be a Scorpio yourself. You might have really gone through something during Scorpio season. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. You don't have to be, of course. You might be considering and thinking about 8th house stuff, which is ruled by Scorpio, which is a lot about, merging with another person. It's about your sexual life. It's about intimacy, shared finances, like joint monies with a partner or a spouse or family or something like that. It's about resources. So any of those things can apply here, but this is a beautiful transformation. The skeleton represents your higher self. So this is you really going through some things that just peeled the layers back and left you feeling raw for a lot of you. But now you're coming out stronger and better, because look at this. You have Judgment here, which is an incredibly powerful card, which is all about you having gone through this and coming out just so up-leveled. So some of you are like my spiritual warriors. Some of you are my healers. Some of you are my, you've got some kind of spiritual business in the back of your head. And some of you are just embodying this new up-leveled consciousness, unity consciousness. Some people refer to it as Christ consciousness, where you just are so connected. I'm hearing for some of you, you just have this incredible connection with the earth, but it's like self-mastery, it's healing, it's gone through so many different things, and you've kind of done a bit of a evaluation, not only on yourself, but on others, and you compartmentalize it in a space that's indifferent, that's not going to hurt you anymore or affect you in any way anymore. So you're like compassionately discharging whatever happened there. But that has been a strange, unique, and for some of you painful blessing that you will recognize later in life. For those of you who are new to the channel, I have gone through a couple of things that I thought I would never survive as a kid and then as an adult. And now I look back and I'm grateful, as horrible and horrific as they were. So many of us get there. Okay, then you have this King of Wands. So for some of you, this is you. This is you like, I know what I want. I'm getting it done. No one's going to step in my way. Fire energy, focused. And you have this with the Magician, like, I have what I need. I don't need anyone to do anything for me. I'm getting it done. Real confidence. This is ruled by Mercury. Mercury's all about like communication, adaptation, conforming with change in a way where you are like the one calling the shots. And that's not like from an egotistical way. It's just like, this is what works for me. This is an alignment. This makes me feel good. This resonates with my heart. This is how I know it's right for me. And I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to get there, no doubt about it. So beautiful fire energy, unbelievable arcana. And then you have the Lovers. So this is Gemini energy. So again, you can be Gemini. Maybe someone you're asking about is Gemini. Maybe you met somebody during Gemini season and you're like, is this going to go somewhere? Maybe it's a situation where, you're thinking about education, or you're thinking about socializing and what that's like, some of your friends. It's because this card's also called the Choice, and it can be, do I need to make a choice based on who I am now and the way I see the world, on the community that I keep, or the company I keep, or the person that I have a relationship with? Or do I make a choice that's life-changing for me and do something totally different and go for it, knowing that it's there for me, and that whatever it is, I can have that, because what's under the Lovers is the Knight of Cups, which is all about wish fulfillment, right? The things that make you feel incredibly happy and at peace and calm and just like euphoric or giddy even. I mean, and maybe it's a person, maybe it's a new place, maybe it's a new situation, maybe it's the new you, who you are becoming, who you have transitioned into. Maybe that's who it is that's just making you feel so happy. Like you don't even need anyone else right now. You're making the choice to stay alone. And for some of you, you're going to have an opportunity to have the love of your life, that twin mate, soulmate person, like really understand that this person who you are is a once in a lifetime, and they're not going to let you slip through their fingers. And maybe this is you making a choice about doing something in your life that you never thought you could do, but suddenly you're like, you know what? Why not? Why not? I might do it. I might as well do it. Some of it has to do with technology, because we've got Saturn right now that is transiting Aquarius. So Aquarius is all about technology. And you might be Aquarian, and Aquarians are free spirits that are like, it'll all work out. Let's just do it. So really positive. All right, let's see what else we have for you. Pile 2, Angel Spirits Guides. What do we have for pile 2, please? Okay. Prosperity. A prosperous business with riches and success. Beautiful. So that house that you've been wanting to get, that new apartment, that lease, that credit check that you're worried about getting through, starting a family with someone, starting a relationship with someone, expanding your family. This is about addressing family issues and finding peace and happiness and prosperity. It's all 4th house stuff. Of course, this can be Cancer, because Cancer is ruled by 4th house, but prosperity in whatever way you see. So, prosperity is, of course, finances, right? We think of that, job, money, so that is definitely it. But it's also happiness and health and joy and peace and all kinds of other fabulous things. Let's put that there. Let's see if I can stay there. Okay. All right, let's see what else. So, I gave a couple of examples, but those are just a couple of examples. It can be like, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to write that book. I'm going to do that vlog that I've always wanted to do. I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to start my own channel. It can be anything, right? Okay, I just heard for someone, it's actually leaving a marriage or a relationship where you didn't feel confident before, and now you feel like, you know what, I can do it and I'll be okay. Because here is the card saying you'll be okay. The fates, look at that, number 17. Yeah, what's fated for you? And what I love about that card is it reduces to 8, which is about abundance. So you have prosperity and abundance. So again, it can be anything that makes you feel those things. What does prosperity, what does abundance mean to you, right? It could be a whole new community of friends. It could be being recognized on social media and taking off. It could be one of your videos going viral on TikTok and being monetized. It could be anything. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, this comes out somewhere in almost every reading I do, no matter what video I do, whether it's pick a card, zodiac sign, yes or no, whatever. It's always the message is trust, because that's what the divine, the universe requires for us to do, is to trust in the possibilities, trust that the prosperity and the abundance is fated for us. The stars are in alignment and that we will receive it, but we have to have incredible faith, okay, and incredible trust. All right, angel, spirits, guides, what else do you have for pile 2, please? Flash over 11, it's all in your head. Okay, so I talked about the law of attraction. I talked about what's in your field. When we get in our head, when we let our ego talk to us, talk us out of it, talk us away from it, talk us down from it, it throws a wrench in everything, okay? It doesn't allow us to move forward with what resonates with us, what we're supposed to do, what's fated for us, because this is the number 11. It's your soul path number. It's what you're fated to do. So here Spirit is saying, trust what's fated and leave what's in your head behind, okay? So those of you who get in your head a lot, that's me too. So I'm with you. I'm part of your club. We really have to recognize the thought and actually, like for me, I just say, okay, I got that. I'm letting that go now. It's irrelevant. It's not important. And that has served me well. So if there's something that you can do to recognize it, just so I'm seeing like this mentation, so somebody's having this conversation with themselves, there are no words, and it's just like, I can't do that. That won't happen for me. This isn't what it's really like. How that kind of stuff doesn't happen for me. And you talk yourself out of it, and then nothing happens. Okay, so let's see what we have for you. And some of you have really had a heavy heart about disappointment, heavy heart about relationships that didn't work out, heavy heart about the way you were raised in a family and the way your family currently treats you. Inspired action. Focus on inspiration and the action steps will flow effortlessly. Yeah, what inspires you? What makes you feel good? And look what followed that. Expansion, number 23. So 22, 23, total synchronicity. You are getting ready to move up into higher levels of awareness through embracing your life experiences. Yeah, the death card and judgment. Absolutely. You've learned from that, right? Use that to your advantage. Don't get too much in your head about that. This is about overcoming those obstacles. This number is all about creating and building. And look at the cards you have. I mean, you've learned, you've grown, you've expanded, you've up-leveled, you're tenacious, you've got that fire energy, let's go. Everything's at your disposal. Don't believe anybody that says, you have to do this so that you can create that. You have to do that so you can do this. You do not. If you want to do things to enhance your experiences, to enhance your knowledge, to expand your wisdom, then do that, then go for it. But don't let anyone else tell you that you have to, okay? So it's really important for you that you stay focused on you, what you want, and why you want it, and then how you're gonna get it, okay? All right, let's see what else. Take the lead. Absolutely. Inspired action, fated, take the lead. Prosperity, trust. Beautiful energy here. Beautiful energy here for you. All right, let's get your angel answers card. Angel answers for pile 2, please. Angel spirits and guides. Angel answers for pile 2, please. Perfect timing. Look at that. Listen to your intuition. It's all in your head. It gets in the way of what's right for you. And meditation brings answers. You know, meditation is difficult. I know someone sent me a comment and they're like, I can't meditate. And I was that person too. I could not meditate for 2 minutes in a guided meditation. My head was all over the place. My mind was all over the place. But I kept at it. And a little by little, it got easier to the point now where if I don't meditate, I feel completely off. I will say that you do get a lot of inspired action and you do get a lot of intuitive hits that really do guide you when you can quiet your mind. And for some people, that's a walking meditation somewhere where it's kind of quiet. So I throw that out there. Take with it as you will. Okay. Angel spirits and guides. Angel spirits and guides. What do we have? But inspired action and perfect timing. Okay. Listen to your intuition out of your mind. This is an expansion time for you because you've done incredible things to transform. Prosperity. Angel spirits and guides. What do we have, please? Final message. Oh my gosh. Fine wine. Longing is the portal to wholeness. So you have worked, you have tried, you have manifested, you have prayed, you have done a lot of things to change your life circumstances, to change and transition, to change and expand, to change and move into something that brings you some form of prosperity. And because you've done all of that work, because you've put all the energy into that, you're going to be rewarded with your yes. Okay? All right, so that's what I have for you, pile 2. If there's a certain part or a piece that you like, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you much love, many blessings, and lots of peace. Namaste. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your selection. This is the succulent you chose. Really pretty with butterflies, flowers, blue, white. Okay, we'll put that over here, out of the way. All right, so this is a general read for those of you who've not been here before. I take only what flips out. So if something resonated, one aspect, one piece, or one part, please like and subscribe. If this doesn't resonate, please choose a different pile. If you missed the intro, to the subscribers and the viewers who leave me comments, you are amazing, amazing souls. Your hearts are huge. I send you so much gratitude and love. For everyone who has been asking about personal readings and emailing me, thank you so much. And I am really grateful to you. And the replies that you give after you view the readings are just unbelievable. Like almost bring me to tears. So thank you so much. All right, what do we have for pile 3? Take what? Ooh, look at that. The star Aquarius energy. Cool. At the time, this is a timeless read, but at the time of this reading, Saturn is transiting Aquarius. Page of Swords. Okay, let's see what else do we have for pile 3. The Death card, Scorpio. Okay. If you were torn between pile 3 and 2, they also got the Death card. The Knight of Swords. The Four of Swords. Okay, so you have extra cards, but if you know me, you know that I honor spirit. They give them to me for a reason, so I take them. Okay. Bottom deck, 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm going to start backwards because that's how these are reading. That's the message I'm getting right away from spirit. This is telling me that you are feeling like you have experienced a number of different things that you just can't get ahead with matters of the heart. And matters of the heart can be a romance, but it can be like a good friend. It can be family. This can be matters of money, right? You feel like you're always short. Every time you get a step forward, something happens. And if you saved a little money or you were able to access a little extra money, something comes along and it's like, boom, it's gone. For some of you, this is about problems you've had with your health where you just can't get better. So this is everything to do with the material world. So these are the problems, the challenges, and the issues that face us in the material world. Let's agree, life is challenging. Now let's throw the chaos of the world, the global collective in there. And there's a lot to deal with, right? There's a lot of juggling that needs to be done. There's a lot of gleaning or clearing or filtering of energy so that we can rise above this, okay? And a lot of people are in this space, and it has required some major healing for you and a major decision about what you're going to do, because you've got some really fast moving energy coming towards you about an opportunity, an option, a way out, a way in, a way through, a different way to experience something. And what I love about this card is, this eagle is here. That is the divine, always guiding, always watching over, trying to assist us. But we have to go through the reflection process, the healing process, the renaming and reframing, and here you've got eagles again. So again, spirit is watching over you as you go through this process, and we have to make a decision. And for you, pile 3, that decision is, do I stay in this situation where it's like a roller coaster. You're up and then you're down, you're up and then you're down, where you're just never fully seeing yourself through to the other side? Or do you step forward with this transition where you continue to work on transitioning and transmuting that negative energy? So this is Scorpio energy coming through. So you might be a Scorpio. Maybe you're trying to recover from something that happened during Scorpio season. Maybe you're trying to recover from something that happened with a person who was a Scorpio. Maybe you're trying to recover from something that happened with regard to like finances, like an inheritance that you thought you were going to get didn't come through, or you were merging with somebody in your life, in your intimacy, in your finances, and that fell apart, and that left you just feeling like, again, this happened to me. But what spirit is saying, spirit is here in these eagles, is that if you continue to peel back the layers and do some of the shadow work. Now the shadow work isn't like, these are terrible things about you and you need to fix them. No, shadow work is what is underlying that gives me reason to feel unhappy, uncomfortable, sad, lacking. There's something that is a lower vibration of frequency that just needs to be dealt with. That's all it is. It's not anything to be ashamed of. We all have our shadow work to do, because what's waiting for you here, pile 3, is this amazing star energy where you are fully healed, feeling blessed. I love how she sits here in the pool of consciousness, right? And she can sit here and just alchemize whatever comes her way, good or bad, positive or negative, difficult or easy. The transition and the transmutation of energies that aren't for her highest and greatest good are not a big deal anymore, because there's so much inner work that's been done. So for some of you, you're just starting this process. For others of you, you're just about complete with this process. And for others of you, you didn't even know you had to consider this. But this is, again, look at all this energy with these swords, right? This is all in your mind. The swords represent the thinking mind. The swords represent how we think about ourselves because of the way we look at ourselves, the way we talk to ourselves, how we look at ourselves because, or talk to ourselves, or how others have talked to us. And so now we're repeating all of that nonsense. But you have an opportunity to speak to yourself differently, to communicate with yourself differently, to heal from what's been done with the past, to make the choice, right, within your heart, not in your mind, because our eyes are covered, but to make the choice to move forward towards growth, expansion, blessings, healing, and new opportunities, and leaving this in the past, okay? So Some of you, this is about new opportunities that you would never even consider before, but it's probably something good for you. For some of you, this is about somebody on social media who's keeping an eye on you, and you're like, I don't even know who the hell this is. Why are they bothering me? This is probably someone who's going to be able to come in and make you feel empowered, make you feel like you deserve what's next, which is something beautiful, something growing, something happy, something prosperous, something abundant. But you've got to leave the thinking mind behind, because there's all this opportunity for you, but the ego's getting in the way. So I just heard death of the ego. So for some of you, there is going to be death of the ego. All that means is that it takes a backseat to the heart, which is where it belongs. That's how your soul came in here, right? The heart is the gateway to the soul. The mind is there to keep you safe with that ego. It is not there to run your life, okay? And that is completely counterintuitive to everything that we were taught in school and everything that everyone says to us. Look at that. Fairy magic. Respectfully work with the fairies to achieve your goals. So some of you really resonate with the fae. Some of you really resonate with nature. And in there, you'll find a lot of peace and answers and guidance. And then star number 21, the silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. Yeah, there's no coincidences, okay? It's not a thing. There is everything that is based on energy and frequency and a lot of laws in the universe, of which law of attraction is only one. There's a law of nature and many, many more. But this is about all kinds of beautiful blessings. The star, trying to come to you. Some of you have gone through a lot of stuff, and during Aquarius season, which we just had not that long ago, you've decided, I'm going to move forward on what I want to manifest, because I want a family, I want a home, I want an opportunity, I want to establish something that makes me feel like I'm finally on stable ground and I'm not on this 5 of Pentacles. Well, okay, I wasn't going to bring this up, but it just fell out, so Spirit is telling me. Judgment is about the ultimate in expansion and growth, leaving the things that are detrimental to your heart and your soul behind, up-leveling into this space where you exist and you communicate to yourself, to the world, to the universe in a way that is so high vibe that all these beautiful energies come to you. And all of this is a long gone past experience, okay? Mending, yep, look at that. Mending, what needs to be mended? Your heart, your thoughts, your ways that you talk to yourself, your way you interact with others. What needs to be mended? Is there some forgiveness that's necessary? I'll say what I always say about forgiveness. If you need to forgive someone or yourself, forgiveness does one thing, and one thing primarily, and that is it frees you from the experience that's holding you back. So if there is any mending offenses that you need to do, you're being encouraged to do that now, okay? Some of you are being left in a state of lacking and challenges because there's stuff that still needs to be released to create energy for all this star energy, which is incredibly beautiful. All right, let's see, what else do we have for you, pile 3? Angel, spirits, and guides. I mean, the fact that you have the star twice, which is about manifestation and beauty and healing and abundance and blessings and illumination, along with the death card, that's major arcana. That's beautiful. Wisdom. Okay, you've learned a lot. Take that wisdom and the blessings that came with the experience, create space for something magical to come in, and leave whatever has hurt you or has left you feeling like this 5 of Pentacles. Leave it behind. You know, it's important that you look forwards when you walk, right? Not backwards. Simplicity. So this, what I just heard is, some of you are saying, I don't know how, it's difficult, it's too hard. But if you simplify so many things, don't get caught up in your head, so much of it is in your head. For example, like, I can't do this, I don't have the money. I can't do this, I don't have the education. I don't have the resources. I don't know the right people. I don't know how to do this. I'm not that kind of person. You need to pull all that away. Just suck it all up and stick it in a net and like cast it aside and just simplify. I am a divine being. I am a loving person. I am worthy of beauty and manifestations that make me happy. I am, and just talk to yourself in that self-empowered way. It's incredibly important. There's scientific data that shows that if you talk to yourself like that 3 times a day, it actually changes the structure of your DNA. So it's amazing. Okay, so don't give up and focus on that. Focus on what it is that you want. Focus on what it is that you need. Focus on what it is that will make you feel, right? Feel like everything is in alignment with you. That's where you're on the right path. Okay, and none of those things have anything to do with the mind. Of course, we focus, that's on the mind, but we throw it out there. We don't sit and go over it in our head 50 times. We throw it out there for the universe and say, I want that star, whatever that star is for you. All right. Look at that. Make peace with your past. So that's what we've been talking about. This is the number 1. This is a new beginning for you. This is about that first house stuff. How are you going to show up in the world? Who do you want to be? How do you want to look? How do you want to move through the rest of your life, or the rest of the year, or the rest of the week, or the rest of the day? But there are new opportunities for you and new beginnings. Okay, powerful card for you. I love this. Okay. What else do we have for pile 3? Inner dialogue. You just cannot make these cards up when they fly out like that. Inner dialogue. In order for things around you to change, you must first change your inner dialogue. Yeah, so this is root chakra. So this is, a lot has to do with family and money related things, right? Relationships, anything that keeps us grounded. And those are the things that unground us an awful lot. The inner dialogue, I'm going to put this right next to all these swords. That's got to change for you. We talked about how you can do that. That's imperative to line yourself up with this star energy. And then you have align with your wholeness. You are not your illness, your symptoms, or your habits. You, the person, are always whole and perfect. Yes, always whole and perfect. You came into this world that way when you incarnated. The rest of the experiences in your life have made you feel like you aren't something, you're not enough, you're not this enough, that enough, you're not rich enough, thin enough, smart enough, pretty enough, whatever enough. We have to let that go, okay? We have to think of ourselves as the soul within us. And then look at that. Let go and enjoy. Yes. Let go and enjoy, moment by moment, step by step. Don't get ahead of yourself. This death card, this is some of you going through that right now. But you have the star twice, okay? You have judgment here. Look at that, abundance. So much abundance. And you know what I talked to you? Remember I said there's scientific data that says if you talk to yourself in a positive way, 3 times a day, it changes your DNA, and here's the DNA spiral. And then you have abundance. And she's got coins here, so if it's money you're looking for, if it's happiness, it's just a sense of peace, like you're just exhausted, life has worn you out. That's where this healing comes through. Make the choice, okay? 2 of Swords, you have an opportunity. You can make a decision, and you can go forward with fear and regret and a scarcity, or you can go through with faith and trust and knowing that all will come together and bring you abundance in all of its forms, okay? All of its forms. All right, let's see. Final card for pile 3. Angel Spirits Guides. Look at that. Move forward. Experience the grace of who you truly are. Okay. So, pile 3. So at this moment, this is a no. So if you wanted to know, you got your no. Now, for those of you who really wanted a yes, you have the ability to create that yes in a short amount of time. Okay? In a short amount of time. So because you have all these swords here. So swords is winter. So we are in the winter right now in the northern hemisphere. So you can make the change now. And in the southern hemisphere, it is summer. So you're still in summer in the southern hemisphere. You can make the changes. That's why I'm saying you're transitioning here, and you've got the star twice, abundance, and all this energy. So if you want it to be a yes, you can make the necessary changes to do that. Okay? All right, so that's what I have for you. If something resonated, some aspect made sense, or you liked it, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you much joy, many blessings, and lots of peace. Namaste. Hello, Pile 4. This is your selection. Dragonflies, beautiful representation of changing, transition, and spirit. Okay, so if you didn't hear the intro, let me just quickly say thank you to everyone who's been here before, my subscribers. You're beautiful people. You send me the most beautiful comments. Plus, I love, some of them are so funny and just so cute, and I just love them. So if you want to just comment on whatever you're going through or what you're doing, I love getting them. So thank you so much. And to everyone who's inquired about personal readings, I am so grateful. And for those of you who sent me emails afterwards with your reaction to the personal readings, some of them have almost brought me to tears. You're such beautiful souls. So, okay, lots of love to you all. All right, first card, Knight of Cups. So I take what flips out. I don't choose anything, not right or wrong. It's just how I do it. Okay. So we have the High Priestess like this. So let me ask Spirit. Okay, upside down. Angel, spirits. I do reversals. Okay, Four of Wands. Beautiful. Angel, spirits, and guides. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Okay, you're just like pile 3. They got a whole bunch of cards. So we're going to take them all. If you're new to my channel, I take what flips out and I honor spirit. So we get what we get. Okay. All right, so we have here the Knight of Cups, reversal of the High Priestess, Four of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Page of Cups, King of Cups. Lots of emotion going on here, lots of feelings, lots of uncertainty, lots of, look at what you had at the bottom of the deck, another Six of Cups. That's what I wanted to see. A lot of you have this amazing desire for this Four of Wands. Okay, and look at here. Here's your dragonflies, just like here. Spirit watching over you, lots of beautiful change coming through. Four of Wands is sometimes called the 1111 card because everything is so in alignment, so resonating with your heart and your soul that it provides almost like this halo effect around you because everything just makes sense. Everything's just right. This is about expansion of family, proposals of business, of contracts, of homes, of marriage, of lifelong commitments. It's about winning those contracts, winning the proposals, getting that home. It's just about incredible blessings. Okay, so this is your fire energy. So this is what I want. So again, it can even be like, I want to get a contract or a proposal for an opportunity to do something where I can be seen by people across the globe or anything like that. So this is your anything you want card. That's how beautiful it is. And there are so many emotions swirling around here. So let's start with this. So you've got the Knight of Cups about someone or something that you really want. And you're not sure because you have the High Priestess in reverse. You're just not sure if this is the right person to go forward with. You're not sure if you're in the right state of mind to go forward with this. You're not sure if that thing that you thought you would love to do, it's coming before you, and you're like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I should do it. I don't know if I want to do it. And this is you being influenced in a negative way by the moon, meaning that all the unknowns, all the unknown possibilities, all the things that could go wrong, all the things that might not work out, is keeping you feeling a little stuck on whatever this Four of Wands represents to you. So this is you getting more in your head and not listening to your heart. Okay? Then you've got the Eight of Pentacles, meaning like you've done so much inner work, you've done so much work in life, you've done so much work over the last couple of years because you really want this, but you're confused again, like, what do I do? Is this the right way? Is that the right way? Do I want to go this way? Do I want to be with that person? Will it work out? What if I choose this and that's the wrong one and I should have chose that? Again, it's from this influence of the High Priestess being in reverse. But what Spirit is saying is that you have something coming towards you that's unexpected, that's going to give you a lot of blessings in this life. You've got butterflies here, which are about transformation. Whenever we transform from anything that's been challenging, difficult, whatever, we come out of it better. We come out of it maybe wiser, maybe a little more schooled in some things, maybe a little more grown up, maybe a little bit more intuitive, a whole host of things. And then for those of you who this Four of Wands is about, you know, your soulmate and your twin flame, because you've got this Knight of Cups here and these seahorses who, you know, they stay together for life. That opportunity is with you because here's your King of Cups, right? Here's your Scorpio energy, passion, passionate person. Maybe it's someone that's older than you. Maybe this is you embodying this energy. You're like, this is who I am. I need to be with somebody like that. I need to be in a situation like that. I need to have an opportunity like that. But I don't know what it is because you're not going within. All right. So there is something that's available to you that can make you incredibly happy, incredibly fulfilled. You've done so many things to make this happen. And this, like I said, if this is a business type thing, there's money here for you. But the experiences you've had in the past are kind of making you second guess yourself. Some of the experiences you had as a kid don't make you feel empowered. Some of you don't think you deserve the blessings. And some of it is subconscious. You don't even know it, but you self-sabotage things, right? And if you think about it, self-sabotage can be like, hey, I want you to meet so-and-so. And it could be for a business thing, a networking thing, a school project, a creative project, a relationship. And you come up with 12 different, no, I have to go get my hair cut. No, I have to go do this. No, I have to do that. You don't even open yourself up to the opportunity because what's underneath that is the Four of Cups, meaning the universe is trying to give you this. The universe is trying to bring you this Four of Wands, which is this amazing life of fulfillment and happiness and abundance and love and all these amazing things. But you don't trust it because of some things that happened in the past. And what's underneath that? The Ace of Pentacles, total abundance, right? I could keep pulling the cards. Your ship is coming in. I mean, it keeps going and going and going. So you have this within, but you are so up in your head about the what ifs and the what's been that you're kind of slowing things down a little bit. You're kind of stopping the brakes. So let's see what the rest of the cards say to see how this is going to, flush out. All right, well, this is the one that flipped, the Star. Beautiful. Star energy, Aquarian energy. The silver energy of a star brings good luck and serendipity. So that's a beautiful card. All about serendipity is not a coincidence. It's like the divine plan. It's the hints, it's the taps, it's the whispers to you about this opportunity, about this option. I mean, you have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. The only thing you're missing is the Queen of Cups. You know why? Because she's the psychic intuitive one and you have intuition upside down. So, I mean, this is something that is going to make you feel incredibly happy and loved and fulfilled and grateful. Round and round. Yep, this is the perfect card. Okay. So what did I say about being in your head? And this starts here and goes round and round and round because it's that going over what happened in the past, right? The Six of Cups. It's the, should I choose it? I don't know what to choose. 25 is a 7, 7, 77, divine master number. Okay, you might be seeing that number, 77, 777, 77, 77. This is the universe saying you need to quiet your mind. There's a lot there for you, but you keep over analyzing and you're missing. Some of you, you know, like I said, there's a little bit of self-sabotage. Some of you are so up in your head, you never get in your heart to figure out what is the right path. And Spirit is saying there's so many options here for you. Remember, look what I said. You had all these cards that showed up with that. Everything shows that if you let go of what's in your head, go into your heart with all this emotion, you're going to get this Four of Wands and this amazing Ace of Pentacles. All right, let's see, what else do we have? Angels, spirits, and guides. What else do we have for pile 4? Love. I mean, big love, happy love, life-changing love. Love of what you want to do, love of another person, love of family, love of life, love of self. And I'll say this, if you don't love yourself, you cannot expect anyone else to truly love you in a way that's going to be truly fulfilling in that lifelong capacity that keeps us happy over decades and decades with someone. Okay, this fell on the floor. Number 1, make peace with your past. Yeah, no more round and round, no more confusion. That's what's keeping you from moving into this beautiful opportunity, right? So much love, so much opportunity for happiness. Like life, this is like life-changing happiness. This is, you know, and for some of you, it's like a house where the energy is so positive around that house. There's going to be blessings that come to you. You know, houses and areas hold energetic vibrations too. So some of you, I'll tell you a side note, this is really weird. So I used to do this manifestation meditation, and I did it like every day, well, almost every day for 6 months. And I would see what I wanted for a house, okay? And see it and see it and see it. So I walked in when I went to look at the house, when I was looking for a house, and I said, oh, wow. And the realtor was like, oh, it's really pretty, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, in my head, holy shit, this is what I saw in my meditation. So my point is if you get out of your head and you get in your heart, you know, things really manifest. 21 star blessing, good luck, serendipity. 21's a 3. Okay, 77, that 7 here and the 7, that's divine guidance. That's divine intervention. All right. Thank your lucky stars. As you begin to count your blessings, more and more blessings will come. And stretch yourself. Here's another 7. It's time to move past your comfort zone and into the unknown. Yeah, and it's time to just believe that you're worthy. You have tons of yellow, tons of orange. That's all about solar plexus, feeling worthy, loving yourself, knowing you're worth it, okay? Not believing the junk that was said to you in the past or in your current situation. So solar plexus, sacral chakra, that's divine feminine energy. Doesn't matter what your gender is, we all have it. It's where we find creativity. It's where we're in touch with our emotions. It's where we surrender so that the blessings and the beauty can come to us. Think things through. Okay, for you guys, you've been too much in the thinking things through. You need to get into the heart space. There's been too much thinking things through. Okay, and I look at the bottom of the deck, grieve your losses. Yeah, the things that have come and gone, it's okay to be attached to that for a short time. And then you need to release them. Later in life, you'll realize there was a blessing or a lesson in that. And you'll create space for the beautiful, amazing energy to come into you with this amazing love. I mean, the only card you don't have here is the Lovers. Simple pleasures. Look for beauty that is all around you. Yeah, focus on what you have because it will help you stay centered and that gives you clarity of mind, okay? And sometimes you're going for a walk and you just see something that, you know, I don't know, you love ladybugs or you love yellow birds or whatever, or you hear kids laughing or you see your favorite dog. whatever those simple pleasures are. Maybe it's just, having an amazing cup of coffee or tea or something, or your favorite chocolate. That's my thing. Okay. Because what you want is in the near future for you. So you need to take action on this amazing opportunity. Okay, so this is a yes for you, but you have a little bit of work to do, okay? So beautiful reading, beautiful cards, beautiful energy for your beautiful soul. So stay focused. Go within, okay? It's imperative. Go within. Trust your intuition. This turns around and you have all this beautiful blessing in your life, okay? If something resonated, please like and subscribe. If you would leave a comment, I love to hear it. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I send much love, peace, and blessings your way. Namaste.